I'm Katie Spester of Claret Press. We put up a video a couple of days ago about how some ebooks, especially by best-selling authors, the prices of them are just going up and up and up and up to kind of eye-watering amounts. And we're getting some pushback about that, about publishing companies are getting greedy. So I want to dig down in this conversation and just talk about it a little bit more. By coincidence, this week's Economist actually had an article on it called Superstar Capitalism. And what it suggests, and I mean it backs it all up with numbers, is that this phenomenon of the superstars being paid like 40% more than the second ranking competitor is across the fields. Lawyers, athletes, content creators, even porn stars are getting different amounts of income, substantially different. And they explain the reason is because now with digitalization and social media, you can reach the world. You've got a much bigger audience to sell your goods to, and people are willing to pay that amount of money for what you're offering them. So there's a kind of a logic to it, and I don't think that's going to be changing. Now, whether or not this is good for publishers or not, it is and it isn't. Of course, you pay more money for the same product. You know, ebooks are relatively cheap to produce. Obviously, it's good for the publishing company. But, you know, among the big five, 99% of their books lose money. So you need that one best-selling superstar to pay for everybody else that you're pushing out. And the second reason why, it doesn't really affect us here at Claret Press because I'm a small indie and we find the new talent and we nurture it and we bring it on. And when they get to some traction in the market, that's when the big publishing companies come in and grab them and take them up the ladder to lofty heights. So this doesn't affect the small indies. I can't help but feel that this is good news for the authors because they get more money as a result, the superstar authors. And I just want to remind everybody something really important here. If you can't afford it, and I totally get if you can't afford £20 for a book, I think it's outrageous. I wouldn't pay that. Go to your local library. If it's a superstar bestseller, your local library's got a copy, and that's free.